Hello, Bigfoot enthusiasts. Scott here from Blue Mountain Bigfoot Research, and this is Shan. And Bigfoot saw him, but nobody believes him. Hi, once again, I'm bringing you a report from our favorite Bigfoot area, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But first of all, I want to say I did record this interview with this gentleman. I recorded the audio on my cell phone, but due to a cell phone malfunction, I lost it all. Gotta love technology. Well, this report comes from a place called Patton Lake. Now, Patton Lake is located in the Little Alps of Oregon, and it is an absolute beautiful place. It is covered in snow most of the year because of the elevation, but once again, this is in what I like to call Bigfoot Area 51, and we call it that once again because it is in the hunting area of Oregon numbered 51. Now, this gentleman is named Shan. Now, Shan and his friend went out on a hike in the early spring, so there was still a lot of snow up there at Patton Lake, and they spent a day up there taking pictures. And what was very interesting is I want to let you know that Shan, here's a photo of Shan. He is a gigantic person. He is almost as big as a Sasquatch himself, and that'll be important later. They spent time up here on the lake, and they took photos all day long. Now, where is Patton Lake? Patton Lake has an elevation of 7,396 feet. This is where it's located on the map. Now, there is a road, a Forest Service road that goes up to a ski area. So all winter long, this road is well maintained so people can get up to the ski area. Offshoot from that road is a dirt road that goes up into the mountains. I don't know how far he got on that road because of the snow, which leads to a trailhead where you hike this trail up to the lake. Now, to give you an idea how much snow is up there, and this was still early spring, here's the sign for Patton Lake. Patton Lake sign is about 6 feet off the ground. So there was about 6 feet of snow left in most of the area there. Now, he hiked up the trail to get there. They spent the day at the lake shooting photos, goofing off, having fun. And then on the hike back down, they had an encounter that they didn't know they had. While they were hiking back down, they discovered that while they were up at the lake, something had been watching them by the lake, and then it walked around the lake, crossed the trail that they hiked up to get into, and back around the other side of the lake. So while they were up there at the lake, something had circled them. On their way back down, they found footprints that had led across the trail that they had hiked in on. Now, once again, I want to tell you, Shan is a very tall person. I've known him for a while. A really nice guy. Honest as the day is long. And he's just like this giant teddy bear. But I don't look up to most people, but I look up to Shan. You know, I'm 6'3", and I'm not quite sure how tall he is. I'm guessing 6'8", somewhere around there, but he is a pretty tall guy. And he said he could not get his stride to match those footprints that they found that had crossed their trail. Now, of course, they never saw the Bigfoot. They never saw or I should say the creature that made the tracks, but he said the tracks were 15 inches long. The strides were, 5 to 6 feet apart because he could not stretch his legs out far enough to get between those tracks. So, that's the report. And I'd like to encourage you, if you have a Bigfoot report out there, please email us. You can email us at squatchoregon.com, and we would love to talk to you about your encounter. So, like always, please like and subscribe, and go out and look for Bigfoot.